Welcome to the Northwoods.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode. We are back up in the Northwoods as you guys have been watching some of these videos. D-Stack has gone home. I've actually been up here for about 11 or 12 days now, and now P is up here for what, 12 days? Pistol's here for 12 days, so we wanted to start out the trip. We actually did one fishing day, or a couple fishing days that we didn't film, just to kind of get on some fish, do some smallmouth fishing. But now we're actually out on a lake that's actually not in Minocqua, it's around the area. But it is a super unique lake just because how clear it is, and we were out here to do some walleye fishing. Hopefully turn this video into a catch and cook if we can catch them, but we wanted to come out a little bit earlier just so the sun is still up and we can do some smallmouth fishing. And honestly, that walleye bite here does not turn on till that sun gets right at the tree level or a little bit below it. So yeah, walleye, smallmouth. Hopefully we can catch some walleyes and take them home, do a catch and cook. I know P wants to do some cool recipe that he found. P's f***ing on my boat, but P's back. He's back in the Northwoods. Honestly, feels great to have him back. How do you feel, bud?
Feel great. About to smack some walleye. Already smacked some smallmouth today. So, I don't know. We're about to hammer it.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
You're missing
great,
something.
Grand, wonderful.
Wait, you're missing something.
What?
The beer.
I need some help.
Pop up a Corona in his hand right there. Perfect. But I'm excited. I feel good, guys. This is a lake I really enjoy fishing. I don't do it a whole lot. I honestly really only fish it in the spring, but we have 64 degrees on this lake, which last time me and D-Stack were here for that one, we had 57, so I'm a little bit nervous about the walleye, but I know for a fact we're gonna catch some smallmouth, and all the smallmouth are gonna be moved up, and most of the big ones are gonna be on beds. All right, thank you guys for clicking on this video. Let's go catch some fish. All right, so we're on this bed right now, and it's not even like we are bed fishing, but this thing is honestly just moving around so quick. You have to cast around its bed to actually get it to eat. It's not gonna even eat it in its bed. And we're just slow reeling it. It's a nice one too. Did you see that thing? Just swam by again. Got him. Wow, that was sweet. That was so sweet. Nah. Oh my God, he's in the trolling motor. Ready, bring him around. Yes, dude. All right, guys. First fish, probably about 2.5, 2 3/4, super aggressive fish, but come to the camera. All right, guys, first fish of the night. We have really super windy conditions, but we were able to find this decent smallmouth. Probably about 2.5, maybe 2 3/4, but let's get a nice release. All right, P's up next. What we're gonna do is just kind of find beds. It is so windy out here. It's gotta be blowing like 20 miles an hour right now. So what we're gonna do is just find beds and try and stay out of the wind, and kind of just me and Pete are gonna switch off beds. But that one was a bed fishing, yeah, but honestly we're kind of casting around. Like I was kind of moving it to even hit it. It was just super aggressive. So if that's how it is, we have 64-degree water temp out here, so a lot of these fish are gonna be pushed up shallow. We can see if we can get some random casters. And what I mean by that, just blind casting hair jigs, Ned rigs, and so on and so forth. And then we will be moving to the walleye spot once the sun just gets down a little bit more. This GoPro is an idiot. Piece hooked up. Wow, dude, it's a nice one. It's a really nice one. Wow, that's a really nice one. Just like that. Second fish. Caught of the day. Wow, that's a beautiful one. Look at that.
What the f are you talking about?
What do you think, P?
It's a solid one. He hit out of nowhere, and we kind of saw him putzing around this bed out here, but not a bad one.
Welcome back to the Northwoods, bud. I just came across another bed. This time I'm gonna throw the net at it. St. Croix Legend Elite, 7-foot medium, little Ned rig. My last one was the hair jig. Oh. Dude, these fish are fired up. Right when you drop it even near them, they come and smoke it. This is nuts. Well, that's a giant fish. I just lost it. That's a giant fish. All right, we're gonna see if I can get this thing to eat one more time. I just lost it, guys. It looks really big. I don't even know how I lost it. I was just like so shocked on how like fired up it was. I wasn't really paying attention. We'll see if I can get it one more time. We just had to drop a little bit off. Guys, did you just see that? Oh, it's a beautiful one. I literally just dropped down on that thing just to see, and right when I dropped the hair jig down, it just smoked it. Beautiful fish. All right, guys, I don't even know which one this is, but pretty good one. Going back in. Like, I knew that was gonna happen, dude. I literally dropped it down and I was like shocked. I felt like one thump and I actually thought I snagged the log. All right, guys, unfortunately I didn't have the camera going, but I let Pete go for a bed fish. We're honestly gonna do maybe one more bed. We've caught some really nice smallmouth. We want to just go for walleye now. So 7:54 on the clock, but check out this tank smallmouth. Guys, look at this. Absolute tank. Here, let's get a weight on this thing. This is an absolute tank, guys. They are so mean, so ferocious, and so beautiful. Like, look at that pattern. Oh my God.
That might be
5.20.
We did it.
Guys, I thought this was a 6-pounder. This is P's first ever 5. Here you go. Well, guys, we did it. 3 years in a row, broke the PB. Another 5-pounder this trip. This one is 5.10 Pistol P's new PB.
Unbelievable.
Look at that fish.
Just a pretty northwoods smallmouth.
Nice fish, dude. Congrats. All right, guys, so P said that we finished with 5. I would have to go back and look. I really have no idea. We caught some really nice ones. That was really awesome to see. So what happened was, obviously you saw it in the vid, but we came to that bed, I casted on it, got on a hair jig, lost it. We came back to it just to see if it would eat again, and P was actually able to get it. I let P drop on it with a hair jig and broke his PB for the 3rd time. 3 years in a row. Honestly, it's pretty unbelievable. What a time, what a day out here. Now we are actually in the walleye spot. We're actually gonna start by throwing jerkbait. So I'm actually gonna be throwing a St. Croix Legend Elite. This is a 7-foot medium light. It actually has a lighter tip, which means it absorbs more head shakes. So we're gonna be slow cranking these over the top of this rock bar. And the earliest bite we've ever gotten was 8:56 p.m. Before with me and P was 9:33. So if the bite is anything like what me and Sack had in that previous video, it should be an all-night thing. Hopefully no spooky shit happens out here. All right, let's go. All right, guys, 8:40. Hopefully these walleyes will start biting within the next half hour. Usually it's a later on bite when that sun gets below the trees. I'm pretty sure it is now, but then it's pretty much like after dark. And then with Sack, I actually caught the first walleye at 8:56, and then 9 minutes later, I was able to catch that 18.5 incher. So if they're gonna be biting, they're biting. Before it gets dark, I want to kind of go over. So what we're doing on this rock bar is I am throwing a perch jerkbait, and I'm literally reeling this slow the whole time. Once in a while, I'll flick it or kind of like speed it up like that, but I'm usually just kind of keeping it nice, slow, steady. Well, Pistol P. Wow. It is 9:07, 60-degree water temp as well. Watch out. We have our first walleye. 13.5, pretty much like 13.75, but 13.5. So we can keep 2 under that. 214 here. So we are going to keep this one in the live well. Perfect eater. Good job, P.
Let's go.
We are getting to that time where the sun is below the trees 100% now. And right when that happened, me and P were just talking about how late we're gonna stay out. I go, if the bite is not gonna be good, then we're not gonna stay out too long, but obviously we're gonna give it a fighting chance, and he just cranks one like right in front of my face. That was a sweet hook set too. Yeah. Good job, P. All right, so this one's like 15 7/8, or like pretty much call it 16 inches, but this is another eater. So this is our 1/14. We're gonna dump this in the box. My first wall of the night, finally. He's talking shit, giving me shit, but we got one right here. So this is our over, and this is our under. And when I say under 14, he's hiding.
He's hiding. He's somewhere in there.
He's just doing a little hide. No big deal, just a little hide. All right, guys, it is the next morning. Something I did not talk about last night was only how many walleyes we caught, and we didn't really film as many as we were catching. We probably finished with about 15 walleyes. Really good bite. We actually got our limit. So What I did last night is I took the walleyes out of the live well and I actually brought them back, popped them over the head and put them out of their misery instantly, and then I bled them out into a bucket, and then I slapped them on some ice like that, so they're all bled out, everything, and all I gotta do is just fillet them now. I didn't want to do it last night. We were too tired. We didn't get back till about 12:30. It's just so hard to film at night. Trying to film, we got a couple of these on camera, but the biggest was 16 and a half, right? And then every single other one was below 14, which is the limit. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start filleting these fish. I'm probably just gonna run a time lapse over it. I'll go over the first fish, and then after that, I'm just gonna play some music, and I'll see you guys in the tripod. So I'm gonna just cut right behind the pectoral fin, make my blade kind of go up until I kind of come to that stop. Now I'm gonna flip the fish over like this, and I just made this cut, so I'm gonna come all the way right here. And I'm gonna stay as close as I can to his top dorsal. I'm gonna go all the way down the back. I filleted the walleyes pretty fresh. Last time I did this, it was a little bit tougher. Now that the walleyes are just a little bit more frozen and have been on ice, it is way easier. So once you get to the anal fin, slide your knife through like this. Come all the way down, so now you got this. I'm literally just gonna run my blade across these bones right here. And what this is doing is actually cutting out the rib cage without losing a shit ton of meat. So I'm literally left with just the lateral line of bones right here, which I'll show you how I'm gonna take that out. So I cut the entire rib cage out just like that by following the blade just across the bones right here. And I'll show you once I do the other side, but I wasted no meat on this thing. So, as you can see, look at that walleye. No meat is wasted on that. So I'm gonna take it, toss it in the bucket. And this is the last part I'll show you guys. The lateral line runs through here. On the smaller fillets, you don't need to go up as high. So the smaller ones, I'll come to about like right here, about 2/3 of the way up. I'm gonna cut along down this lateral line and just slide your knife, and I'm gonna do it on the other side. I'm literally just cutting out this row of bones. So here's some good meat, also good meat. Take this lateral line, cut it out, and there's a little row of bones. And now you have boneless walleye fillets. All right, we're gonna put some music on, so now we can just run a time lapse of the rest of this. Because the last catch and cook was so good, I went with jalapenos. I'm gonna go back to the tacos, and I got this. I'm gonna try this jalapeno ranch. We'll see what we can do. We're gonna try new seasoning inside the Cajun too. I'm gonna start with butter in the pan on a low heat between 2 and whatever this is. Do a little bit of the seafood seasoning on top of the fillets. Grab this fillet. Let's check in with P. How you doing?
Just dandy.
Got some garlic on, chives, onions too.
Yeah, a little bit of onion.
You're going all out. P's got like a full meal prep going on. I'm literally almost actually ready. Actually, I am ready to flip now. Fresh walleye meat. We got that new seasoning, jalapenos, and the sauce. And a toasted tortilla. Guys, first bite. I'm not kidding, dude. This might be one of the best tacos I've ever had. A fish that was swimming pretty much like 12, 18 hours ago was now in a taco, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Jalapenos, different seasoning, the seafood seasoning with the sauce. Fantastic tacos. P's too afraid to try one. He doesn't like fish.
All right, it's a super simple recipe. We're cooking it on the grill at about 400 degrees for about 8 to 12 minutes. You just season both sides with salt and pepper just a little bit, don't overdo it. And then a little bit of garlic with your jalapenos, dude. Spicy bullshit. And then you put it into tin foil with slices of lemon, top it with chives and garlic, and throw it on there for about 8 to 12 minutes at 400 degrees, and that's about it. Tommy, I will you up.
Guys, what a night. We smacked the walleyes, we caught our limit. P's got a whole thing going on back here. It actually looks really good. I think that's actually gonna turn out solid.
Pop up Gordon Ramsay.
It's raw, Melissa!
Yes, chef.
It's raw! Now look at me. Take the piss out of me now, face.
Guys, pause the video right now. Would you rather have P's recipe or the tacos? Which one sounds better? Not only did you catch walleyes last night, but is this your first time ever cooking actually your own catch?
Yeah.
This looks pretty sweet. If I can give Pete one thing in the beginning before trying this, he definitely won presentation. This looks solid. Check this out. We have so much shit in the background, sorry guys, but alright guys, Pete's finished product. We were already kind of picking away at it, but presentation amazing. The taste, Pete doesn't even like fish and he likes it, but honestly, we're gonna smoke the rest of this. Alright guys, one of the last bites of Pete's recipe, garlic. What does it for me in this one, everything with the butter, the lemon was just all heating up in the tin foil, and it's like just all combined into one like spice, like fish goodness. Amazing. I actually think yours is better, I'm not kidding. And I did not think I was gonna say that. It was really good. Shout out to Beth. Mama P. Mama P coming in. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Congrats to P for breaking his PB, 5.10 pounds. Absolutely unreal moment last night. 5 yonder club?
Yeah, 5 yonder club. Yeah, no, it was a crazy fish. It was a really good day out there just to cap it off with, you know, smacking the walleyes. I mean, the bite was insane that day, and it was great. You know, we got a new walleye recipe for you guys, and I don't know.
I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I do believe Pete won that little cook-off. I do think that recipe is actually better than the Cajun. With the rest of the walleye that we still have, we did not cook all of it. I think I'm gonna do that recipe. I'm gonna change up a few things and kind of do a couple different things, but that lemon, garlic, the actual recipe itself, I'm definitely gonna stick with. So congrats to P, and big shout out to Mama P. That was her recipe. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little catch and cook at the end. Slapped the walleyes. Had a good outing for smallmouth at the time we had out there. And the walleye bite there is just absolutely going nuts on that jerkbait. So like the video, subscribe if you guys are not, and I'll see you guys next time.
Early mornings, late night cruising, up and down the Crystal Cove and through the uneasy stream. Bass fishing, Corona drinking, we're just out here catching the American dream. Lay back, relax, McGrath fishing is all you need.